Welcome back, folks. In today's video, we're going to get organized by laying out our monthly paydays and bills due. What you're looking at here is Happy Planners Classic Size in the Budget Extension Pack. And so to some of you, that may make a lot of sense. To some of you, it may be something foreign and new. Happy Planner takes the planner system and makes it more customizable. So what you have here is the budget extension pack that I've added. I can talk more about Happy Planner later, but essentially it's a system of planners, but then also because they use these discs and the ability to remove pages and what they call Frankenplan, where you take bits and pieces from other planners or extension packs and put them together, you can build a planner that is really tailored to your needs. So I use Happy Planner because I love that customizability, if that's a word. And I've been a planner since I can remember. I've always loved school planners, and as an adult, I've used planners. So this made a lot of sense to me. They're sold at the local Michaels and Hobby Lobby, and normally every day those stores offer a coupon of at least about 40%. So you can get those at a great discount, and they're really great. It's a great quality cardstock and everything. So this is not a promo for them, but I do use them and I love it. I picked up these stickers from eMichelle Studios on Etsy, but I'm going to show you a little bit later how you can just simply write in your bills due, and that'll help get you organized to know when things are due within your payday time frame. So I did want to tell you that I did decorate a little bit over here because I love decoration. And I have a couple budget stickers, which are more so to let me know when I need to do my debt balances review. I normally do those on the 1st and the 15th of the month. So I wanted to show you that, but let's get started with how I normally structure this. Okay, so just because that's a little bit smaller than that Happy Planner, I wanted to get you as close as I could. So what you'll see here are my real numbers of bills that I have to pay within the month of December. And I know that this is late. I know that this is late, but this is a practice that you can use going into January, February, everything. You can print out all your calendars from Google. I went to Google and I put in December 2018. You can go in there, and this one is from blankcalendarpages.com. Hopefully that comes up. But you can just go into free calendar, December 2018, put that into Google or Bing, and then you'll find all these calendars. You can find one that fits your style. There are other kind of calendars. I printed out a couple others. Here's one from freeprintablecalendar.com. You can see the numbers are bigger there. Here's one that's a little cuter. It's timeanddate.com. And so you can use those as well. And any other that you find. Or you can go to the Dollar Tree and pick up a monthly calendar and do the same thing with the same thing. Hey, country coming out. The same thing with that. And you can do that. So what I do normally is, say I'm doing this for January 2019, is I put a sticky note in the next month, and then I just write in as bills come in. Now you can write onto your calendar itself as your bills come in, but what I normally like to do is, if I don't have a whole lot of time to write it in where it needs to go, I just put it on a sticky note, put it there. You can see over time I've added certain things. So this is what I'll use as my guide for when I'm ready to prep my calendar all together. So I'll peel that off and put that over to the side for now. And then what I do is just grab up a couple pens. And so normally I put my household bills in one color, and then I put my debts in another color, and then I have an extra color just in case. So I'll just grab up my pens here, and I put my household bills in black or blue normally, and then my debts in red because I see red when I see them. So let's start there. Okay, so the first one is American Express. So I'll write that one out here. Amex $164. And so it's due on the 3rd. $164 payment for Amex. Mr. Cooper is my mortgage. It's due on the 1st. And that is $893.70. TD is I don't know if you want to see this here, but I'll bring it in. TD is a credit card, and it's due on the 7th. State Employees is a credit card due on the 15th. CU, $131. Discover is a credit card due on the 18th. Discover, $103. Duke is my electricity due on the 26th. $72.72. That's interesting. And BBT is my auto loan. I don't have that one yet. It's normally due around the 11th. What you could do is put that in pencil if you want to. If you want to go ahead and mark it there, you can. And then you can white it out later. Or you can scribble it out however you like. Just because I like to try to keep this as neat as possible. I normally, until I get that bill, don't mark it on my calendar. But you can certainly do that. Again, you could do it in pencil. You could go ahead and put it in pen and then mark it out later. Wells Fargo is another one. It's a credit card. I don't have that bill for yet. Water sewer is a household bill. And I want to show you on this calendar because there's so many robust weeks, but then there's not, they didn't finish out the month on this calendar. You can just simply add in those 2 days they missed. So the 29th, 30th, 31. Okay, so then water sewer on the 24th, so I'll just put water, and it is $44.37. Piedmont Gas is due on the 28th, and that's gas, $127. Boy, that went up this month. You know how the winter gets. And then car insurance is one that I'll need to add later. So you can see here how it looks. And then what I like to do is go ahead and add in my paydays. So this month I'll get paid. I get paid every 2 weeks. And this month I will get paid on the 14th. Now that was supposed to be green, but that's still pretty. And the 28th. And so if that's enough for you, you can put that. That's when you get paid. If you want to write out payday, you can. If you want to, looks like we'll do pay. I put gas kind of close up there. Then we'll do pay here. So we know when we get paid. And you can make that however you want to. And let's see what else we can do here. For the most part, that's it. You'll want to list out when you get paid, when your bills are due. And I've also seen where people will put when they want to fill up on gas, when they want to go to the grocery store. And so say you get paid here, you may want to go to the grocery store on the Monday after or the Tuesday after to make sure all your bills come through, and then see how much you got. If you know you have a budgeted amount of, say, $100, $200 a week or so, that's just some numbers I threw out, then you can write those in. So say I don't have a pencil handy, but I'll just do this in blue. Say every Wednesday you want to fill up on gas. You can put those in there. Gas. Okay, so every Wednesday you want to fill up on gas. Maybe every Friday you're going to the grocery store. Every Thursday you're going to the grocery store. Or if you want to do those on the same day, you can go ahead and write those in too. And so another thing I like to do, just because it keeps me motivated, is to decorate this in some way. You may be fine with this and say, you know, this is all I need, and that's great. One thing that I will say before I go on to the decoration is that how this helps keep you organized is by taking into account when you get paid, so your paydays, and then when your bills are due. So say between the 14th and the 28th, you have a lot of bills in that time. You may need to adjust because you don't want to pay them late. Looking at this between these two paydays, so I would have gotten paid here, even though that's the last of November. You want to look between those two paydays and see if there's a little more wiggle room to then take some of the money that may be left over in this pay period to pay something in this pay period. Hopefully that makes sense. I like this layout, but then I like to look at it in Excel as well. And then I highlight what's due within what pay period. And I'll start to show that in the coming weeks on how I use an Excel document or worksheet to do the same thing. And so you'll need to readjust. If you need to adjust that, you can say, you're just overextended in one pay period over the other. Then you'll want to adjust the pay period that you're not as overextended in to then make sure your bills will all be paid when they should be paid. And on the flip side, say you have extra in a pay period and you see that in the next pay period, when you get paid the next time, you can cover those bills as well. Then what you can do is take that extra and add it to your baby step 1, which is the $1,000 emergency fund. If you haven't gotten to $1,000, you can take that extra and put it towards your next debt if you're in baby step 2. So that's how you do that. That's how you readjust, and just make sure you know your numbers. This is also kind of like a know your numbers. So then the last thing I like to do is just do a little bit of decorating. And so what I'll do here is, I'm not the best at this, but I just take some regular old fun markers. Well, it's December, so let's do a little tree. Let's see how this is going to work out. Okay, not too bad. And then let's see. Let's use you and do maybe another. Okay, maybe just something a little simple here. Show yourself some love this month. And then maybe an inspirational quote or two at the bottom. Let's see. Let's do you. You got this. Because you do. You can do this. You got this. You're just working your plan. And then how about here, hashtag best life. Okay. Maybe that's too busy for you. I kind of like looking at it that way. But hopefully this helped. Take a look at this and let me know what you think. Let me know how you stay organized between pay periods. Hopefully this is something that you found that you can use, or, maybe you can tweak a process that you're already using or a resource that you're already using so that you can stay a little more organized. So feel free to like, comment, and subscribe. I hope you're having a great day and continue to have a great day. Thank you. Bye.